Good
Yes,
morning,
good
sir.
morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, yesterday class we discussed about some importance of Java, sorry, advanced Java. What are the syllabus you are going to discuss? Yeah, guys, I'm going to today class. In the today class, you see, guys, you'll see the web application architecture, guys, basically. So in advanced Java, what the syllabus I said? Advanced Java means we will discuss about. Okay, advanced Java means we'll discuss about mainly JDBC is there and servlets is there and JSP is there. Yesterday I said clearly, advanced Java is used to design what type of applications, guys? Guys, advanced Java is used to design what type of applications? Use it for to design web applications, right? Exactly. Guys, today I will show you the web application architecture, and we will see like where exactly JDBC is used, where exactly servlets are used, where exactly JSPs are used. Okay, we will see these points, guys. So I'm showing the web application architecture, and tomorrow onwards we'll start the practicals about the JDBC, guys. We will start the JDBC, okay, coding part. Okay, good, guys. Guys, coming to the web application architecture, the web application contains three layers basically. Guys, web application follows the three-tier architecture. Guys, web application follows what? Okay, three-tier architecture, guys. What is the three-tier architecture? Tell me. One is a client tier, server tier, and database tier, guys. Guys, the terminology is very important. Try to focus on the terminology. Okay. Web application follows the three-tier architecture, which is like client, server, and what? Database. Because if you take any Facebook application, IRCTC, banking system, this all, so we are the clients, we are sending the request to the server, right? Guys, we are sending the request to what? A server. So we are the clients, guys, we are sending the request to server. Then what the server will do? Server will take your request. Guys, in the daily life, we are using any application, the same process, right? Guys, in the daily life, we are using any application, the same process. The client sends the request to server, guys. Yeah, the client sends the request to server. The server will take the request. The server will take the request. Server will process the request, and server will generate the response to the client, right? Guys, what a database here. Database is used to store the registration details, guys, like your details or project details or your okay, your account details and all the transaction details. It will store all the information, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, in advanced Java, we will discuss JDBC, servlets, and JSP mainly. And advanced Java used for the web applications, I said yesterday clearly. And web application follows which architecture, guys, here? Three-tier architecture. The three-tier architecture contains the client, server, and what? Database. As client, server, and what? Database. So in daily life, you take any application, guys, Facebook, Gmail, Twitter, okay, so banking system, IRCTC, any application, guys. We are the clients, we are sending the request to the server. Server will take the request, guys. Server will process the request, and server will generate the response to the client, right? Server will generate the response to what? Client. Yes or no, guys? And database. Whatever database, guys, you? And the database, like, which is used to store your details or transaction details or what? Like project details, right? Exactly, guys. Basically, client server and what? A database, guys. Yes, please respond. In the client server database, what is the purpose of the client here? Guys, please respond. What is the purpose of the client? Hmm? Guys, what is the purpose of the client? The
To
purpose of,
make request.
yeah, who make the request and take the response, right? Exactly, guys. Client means what? Who sends the request and is sending the request and what? Who sends the request and what? Takes the response, right? Guys, who is holding the response? Definitely, the response also, the response is taken by client itself, right? Who sends the request and what? Who takes the who sends request and takes the response, guys? This is called client basically. What are the examples of clients? Tell me. The examples of clients is what examples of clients, guys? I think all browsers, guys. All browsers are examples of clients, right? Because every browser is sending the request to server. Guys, using the browser only, we are typing like facebook.com or irctc.com. Browser only sending the request, right? Guys, technically speaking, browser is a client, guys. But generally, your terminology, you are the client, right? Guys, that point is clear. Technically speaking, who is sending the request? Browser is sending the request. But as per your point of view, we are sending the request, right? So both are correct only, but different context, guys. Guys, web application follows what the tier, guys? Three-tier architecture. So three-tier architecture means client, server, and database. We understood what is the purpose of the client, who sends the request and takes the response is called client, guys. Guys, what about server? Tell me, guys, what about server here? Hmm? Guys, please respond. Define the server. What is a server? We can say. What is a server? Guys, server means basically what? It contains the project, right? Definitely. Guys, server contains what? It contains the project, guys. It contains the project. Then what the server will do here? It contains the project, guys, and it takes the yeah. Tell me, guys. Takes the request from the client, right? Guys, it contains the project and it takes the request from the client. Take the request from the client, guys. As after taking the request, what it will do? Hmm. Process the request, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, it contains the project and take the request from the client and process the request. Yes, after processing the request, next one is what? Generate the generate the response to browser, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, this is a server will do basically. Guys, always the server
Sir,
will
it contains the project. What does it mean?
which one here?
It contains the project. What does it
Project
mean? The
means
word
like
sentence.
what is the project you completed? We have to deploy the project into server, right? See, where is your Facebook application, man? The Facebook application there in the Facebook server, right? Once your project is
Hmm.
completed, once your project is completed, we have to place your project into server, right? Yeah, we have to place your project into server means definitely server contains what projects, right? Server
Ah,
contains
yes.
application, contains application, and it takes the request. How it is taking the request? Because server is taking the request means what? Server contains the application. The application is taking the request, right? Application is taking the request, guys. After taking the request, process the request. After processing, generate the response to what? Browser, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, what example of servers here? The example of server is what? We'll go for the Tomcat server, guys. Generally, we have an outside Tomcat server. The Tomcat server is given by Apache Software Foundation, guys. Apache, okay, software foundation, right? Apache Software Foundation, guys. And we have the Glassfish server. Yes, Glassfish server initially it is from Sun Microsystem. Guys, initially it is from Sun Microsystem. Now it is from which company, guys? Guys, Glassfish initially it is from Sun Microsystem means now it is from which corporation here? Oracle Corporation, right? Exactly, guys. The same way here we have the WebLogic server. Guys, WebLogic server means which one? WebLogic means what? WebLogic is given by Oracle Corporation, right? Exactly. Next one is WebSphere server, guys. WebSphere server means what? Which is given by IBM, right? Given by IBM, guys. That's it. Guys, these are the different servers, but every server maybe configurations will be changed because one server is in a different configuration, another server is has a different options like. But functionality is common, guys. What is the functionality? Taking the request and hmm, yeah, taking the request and what? Process the request and generate the response back to the client, right? Exactly, guys. So maybe the configurations are different, guys, but every server will do the same activity, right? Guys, are it clear now? This is like Tomcat server, Glassfish server, WebLogic server, and what? WebSphere server, right? Given by IBM Corporation, guys. Exactly. Guys, are it clear now? Server is clear? Good. Next one is like database, guys. If you take the database here, database has been like used to store the details, right? Guys, database purpose is what? Use it to store the details like project details and the transaction details, right? Use it to store the details, guys. So like project details, transaction details, etc., guys. Etc., right? That's it. Guys, what example of databases? Tell me now. Guys, what example of databases? The example of database is like Oracle database is there, and we have the MySQL database is there, right? Oracle and MySQL, guys. Guys, web application follows what is the tier, guys? Three-tier architecture. In enterprise application follows the entire architecture, guys. Enterprise application follows what? Entire architecture. But web application basically follows a three-tier architecture. Three-tier means what, guys? It contains the client, server, and database. Guys, what is the purpose of the client? Guys, what is the purpose of the client? Client means what? Who sends the request and who takes the, guys, purpose of the client, tell me. Guys, please respond. What is the purpose of the client?
To send a request
No,
from the
no.
browser.
Yeah, who sends the request and who takes the response is called client. But example of clients, guys, all browsers are the examples of client because every browser is sending the request and taking the response, right? Guys, what is server now? Yes, in web application, first of all, you have to know this terminology. That is important. Hmm? Server means what? Server contains application, right? Contains application definitely. Instead of saying project, simply can say server contains application, takes the request from the client. Guys, take the request from the client, process the request. Guys, take the request from the client, process the request, generate the response to, guys, generate the response to browser, right? Generate the response to browser, guys. These are examples of servers, guys. Tomcat server, Glassfish server, WebLogic server, and what? WebSphere server, right? Exactly. Because database purpose is what? Use it to store the project details like project details, transaction details, etc. Right? Like database or Oracle and MySQL, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Hmm? Good. See, guys, we have to know in advanced Java JDBC servlets where exactly we will use means. See, guys, the application contains how many layers total? Three layers. One is like client. Guys, this is my assume like this is my client who sends a request and who takes the response. This is my simply server contains a project, takes a request, and the last one is what? This is my database, right? This is my database, guys. Client, server, and what? Database. Good. Guys, what the purpose of the client you know already. Who sends the request and what? Who takes the response is called, yeah, client, right? Yeah, client, guys. Who sends the request and who takes the response. The second category is what? Server. Contains the project, contains application, right? Contains application, takes the request, process the request, generate the response. The last one is what, guys? Database. Database is used to store the details, right? Yeah, database is used to store the details, right? Which is like project details and transaction details and the client details and all details, guys. These all the details, right? Exactly. They see here as we discuss like the client, he will send a request to the server, guys. How we can just send the request to server? With the help of what? With help of what? Like there's some URL pattern, right? Some URL he has to give. Assume like here I give the URL pattern like www.facebook.com. When you send the request, guys, fb.com. When the client sends the request, who will take the request, guys? You guys, who will take the request? Hmm? The server will take the request, right? Guys, the server will take the request and server will generate the, yeah, server will generate what? Response back to the client, right? Exactly, guys. This is we are sending the request basically. Yeah, we are sending simply request here. And once it is processed the request, guys, then definitely it is generating response back to the client, right? Guys, this is like response back to the client. Response is back to the client, right? Yeah, this is basically like response we are sending, right? Exactly, guys. Yeah, this is like client and server, guys. Response, guys. Now tell me, this is my application. Definitely here we have the application, right? This is my application, guys. The application, my application is interacting with the, definitely my application. The server definitely contains one application or multiple applications, guys. Even in a single server we can make the multiple applications, guys. Okay, so my application can interact with the database, my server can interact with the database. Guys, I said like server is interacting with the database means in internal technically speaking, if the server is interacting with applications in the database, guys. Yes, definitely application is working with the database, right? Exactly, guys. So here, yeah, this is like database connection, right? This is client, server, and what? Database, guys. I hope you know what the purpose of the client, what the purpose of the server, what the purpose of the database, right? Exactly. Guys, now tell me, what are the client side technologies? Guys, the technologies which are used to write the programming at client side. Guys, what are the client side technologies? Tell me. Like in the client side means what? Browser side, right? Browser side generally we have the form pages, right? Login pages, registration pages. The other pages are not. So how can we design those pages, guys? Guys, how can we design those pages? We can design those pages using. We can design those pages using what? HTML. HTML. Guys, tell me, guys. We design that application using what? We'll design the application using HTML. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, yeah, Angular, and we have the Angular and Velocity framework is there. Yeah, we have different frameworks. That's it. Guys, these like etc. So the technologies which are used to write the programming at client side, guys. Guys, client side means generally what we will get. Guys, client side means generally you'll receive form pages, right? Login page, registration page, updation page. Because you want to log in the Facebook means in the browser side we have the username password. Some login page is there. Enter the username password. You enter the click on login button. Then only the request goes to server side, right? Yes or no? Then how can we design that login page using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, JS, Velocity, FreeMarker? The different frameworks are there, guys. These are clear now. These are called client side technologies, guys. The technologies which are used to write the programming at client side, these are called what? Client side technologies. And even here you can use the JSP also, guys. Using JSP also we can design the view part basically. Guys, JSP is also just like client side technology. Okay, good. Guys, what is server side here? Guys, once if we enter the username password, click on login button, the request definitely goes to server side. In the server side, what we have to do? In application, you have to take the request, right? The application has to take your request details like username password. Take the request details like username password, take the username password, process the request, generate a response. It means at server side we have to write some code, right? To get the form data. Yes or no? At server side we have to write some code. That code has to get the form data or not. Get the form data, process the form data, generate some response back to the client, right? Yeah, to get the form data, process the form data, we have to write some code, right? For that code, what are the technologies we are going to use? For that code, what are the technology you are going to use means servlets, guys. Servlets is a server-side technology. Even JSP also. JSP is also server-side technology, guys. Guys, JSP, we can write the view part, client side, as well as you can write the server side also. But servlets is completely, purely a server-side technology, guys. Guys, JSPs are both client side and server side. Servlets are what? Only server side technology. Servlets are used to write the programming at server side, guys, basically. Guys, you got the clarity, right? Yeah. Even Structs framework, guys, which is our server side. Even JSF framework, server side. Even Spring framework, server side. Even EJB, server side. Even .NET, server side. Okay, these all are the technologies or frameworks to write the programming at server side, guys. Guys, to write the programming at what? Server side. These are called server side technologies, guys. Like that, you have the multiple things. So finally, we decided your servlets is a client side technology, server side technology. Guys, your servlets are client side or server side?
Server side.
Yeah, I hope you got the clarity, right? What is a client? What is a server? What are the client side technologies? What is server side technology? This is called front end, guys. HTML, CSS is called front end. Back end is this one. Good. Guys, now using servlets, guys, we cannot connect to the database basically. Is my servlet application is connecting the database, guys. My servlet application connecting the database means how my application is can connect with the database, guys. Guys, how the application will connect with the database means how your application connecting the database means using the technology like JDBC, guys. JDBC will provide the communication between your Java application to whatever the code you written in the servlets, that servlet application to your database, right? Guys, yes or no? The third application to what database, right? Exactly. On the top of the JDBC, guys, we are using the framework is like Hibernate framework. Guys, what the framework name here? Hibernate is a framework, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, JDBC is the technology to provide the communication between the Java application to database. Guys, server is connecting the database. Server means server contains application. How the application is communicating with the database with help of one technology like JDBC technology. Guys, I hope you got the clarity about what are the client side technologies, what are server side technologies, right? Any questions, please? The terminal is important, guys. The first one is what? Client side technology. Client side technologies. Okay, the client side technologies, guys. So the technologies used to write the programming at tell me, guys, the technologies used to write the programming at which side, guys? Yeah, client side. The technologies are used to write the programming at server client side are called client side technologies, guys. Hmm? Uh, Client side are called what? Client side technologies, right? Exactly, guys. Yeah, client side technologies, right? Exactly. Guys, what example of client side technologies? Tell me. The client side technologies are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, guys. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, AngularJS, jQuery, Velocity, FreeMark, multiple things are there, guys. So Angular, okay, Angular, like multiple things, guys. Velocity is there, Velocity, multiple things are there, right? Exactly, guys. What are server side technologies? Tell me now, guys. Server side technologies.
Servlets,
The technologies
servlets,
used to write the programming at tell me, guys, user write the programming at what? Server side, right? Exactly. What examples, guys? Here, Servlets is the best server side technology. JSP is also server side technology. Servlets and JSP and even Structs, EJB is a server side technology, and Spring is the server side framework. Spring is JF is server side. These are server side technologies, right? Or frameworks, guys. Guys, I'm mentioning like server side technology means some of the things are technologies are there, some of the things are frameworks are there. Your Structs is a framework, Spring is a framework, JSF is a framework that you know already yesterday class, right? Guys, yes or no? That we know already yesterday class, right? Exactly. Guys, any questions, please? I think we got some clarity about what is a web application architecture, what is a client, server, and database, what is a client, what is a server, what is a database, what are the client side technologies, what are the server side technologies. Guys, any questions, please?
So yesterday you told that Hibernate mostly used on in maintenance part. So here you told that JDBC is used on Hibernate framework. So we should learn Hibernate also.
See, JDBC is a technology to provide the communication between your Java application to database. For this communication purpose, you're going for the JDBC technology initially. Okay. Now, after the JDBC, we are using the framework like Hibernate framework. Okay, we are using Hibernate framework. After Hibernate framework, present application are using Spring JPA concept. Okay, Spring JPA is there. Spring JPA Java Persistence API. Java Persistence API is there. Okay, what I mean to say, Spring JPA, the faculty will teach in the Spring classes. That is for the database connections, everything is fine. But some of the maintenance project which is already developed, right? Those guys maybe they are using Hibernate framework. That's what, if possible, you try to learn Hibernate also. That point is clear.
Okay, sir.
JDBC will show you that how we'll provide the communications, what is the server, what is the database, how we can provide the communication and all. In place of JDBC, JDBC just will give you the structure. What is the idea about the process actually, idea about the process. Once if you know the process, in that process, either you can write the code using JDBC or you can do the configuration using Spring JPA, or we can use Hibernate also. Good.
Okay, sir.
That is
Thank you, sir.
basically. Yes, you got the client side technology, server side technology, and this one, right? Good. Guys, what about JDBC here? What is the purpose of JDBC? Guys, what is the purpose of JDBC? Tell me. Purpose of
To
JDBC?
communicate with the database.
Use it to provide the. Use it to provide
To
the.
establish connection
Use it to provide the.
from Java.
Yeah, connection between. Use for the connection between Java to what? Database, right? Guys, use it to provide the connection between. Use it to provide the connection between Java to what? Database, right? Java to database, guys. You got the clarity, right? This is my Java application. Is the Java application is connecting with the database using what? JDBC, right? Exactly. Guys, what are servlets here? Servlets for the connection purpose. Servlets are used to write the logics at server side. Hmm.
Write logics.
Yeah, use it to.
Servlets are used to write the logic.
Yeah, use it to. Servlets are used to write the programming at. Servlets are used to write the programming at what server side, right? Guys, servlets are used to write the logics at server side, right? Guys, servlets is objects basically. Servlet is object executed at server side. Otherwise, servlets is used to hmm, write the programming at guys, write the programming at what server side, right? Exactly. Guys, what about JSP here? JSP is also used to write the guys. JSP is also used to write the logics at both the client side and server side, guys. Because I'll show you how it is using the both the client side and server side. But basically, JSP used to write the logics at both client and what guys, client and what server side, right? That's all, guys. Guys, I hope you got the clarity between what is JDBC, what is the servlets, what is the JSP, right? JDBC to provide the communication between the Java application to database. Okay, what are servlets, guys? Servlets are used to write the programming at server side. Even in place of servlets, go for JSPs also. JSPs also we can write the programming at server side. I will tell you what the difference between the servlets and JSP later. But
So inside the server, sir, means we are writing the code through Java, sir. In servlets.
servlets definitely Java code in a sense like servlet is having its own API, right? HTTP servlet class, generic servlet class, servlet interface is there, servlet config class, servlet config is there, servlet context is there. So using servlet API, you are writing the programming at server side basically.
Then where the JDBC is getting used, sir? Because JDBC is used to get the connection from Java to.
You are writing the programming at server side using servlets, right? My servlet is reading the username password from here. See in the form page, you enter the username password. What username and what password you entered, okay? And you clicked on login button. Once if you click on login button, then what? Yeah. So username password you entered, and we clicked on login button. Assume like I entered username password is like something like Ratan, and I enter the password is something like Anu. I enter username password. At server side, what you will do? Your servlet will read the data. Okay. Servlet will read the data. Will read the data. Servlet will read the data means what? Servlet request object is there. Something like request object is there. Request data we are using get parameter method. Yes, get parameter method. Request dot get parameter of I'm getting what username. Okay, I'm getting username. Like that request dot get parameter of I'm getting the password. Now at server side, what we are getting? We are getting username password, right? To get this username password, what the logic we are using? Servlet will read the data, right? Servlet logic we are using. Okay, you are getting username and password. After getting the username password, what we have to do? Tell me, after getting the username password, what we have to do? We have to store this data into the database, right? Exactly. To store this data into database means servlet code will not work. Now the JDBC coming to the picture. The JDBC we can create the connection. Connection. In the connection that I want to use an update method, something like that, using like username password. By passing the username password, my JDBC code I written here to connect to the database, and I will store these details into the database. Guys, I hope you know got the good clarity about this point, right? This is like form page. The servlets, what it will do, guys, servlets will read the data from the form page. After reading, what it has to do, it has to store the data in the database. How it is storing the data in database? Using the JDBC code. Guys, are you clear now? Hmm?
Yes, sir. JDBC means it will have a connection between Java program to database.
Yeah. So this is like HTML code, guys, and servlets are reading the data. After reading the data, assume like you want to store in the database. After reading the data, if you want to store in the database, means servlet will not work. Servlet is unable to store the data in the database. Then who will store the data in the database? We have to write the JDBC code, because the JDBC code only able to connect with the database and able to store the data into the database, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Hmm? Yeah, that is information, guys. That's a client server and what a database, right? So I hope you got the clarity about what is the servlets will do, what the JSPs will do, what is the client will do. This all information, right? Exactly, guys. It's called client server and what a database, guys. Guys, basically the last point here, the web application contains how many type architecture, guys? Because web application follows what is the tier architecture, three-tier architecture, right? What are three tier, guys? Client tier, database tier, client tier, server tier, and what database tier. In the same way, the web application contains three layers, guys. Web application contains what? Three layers. What are the three layers? Yes, web application contains three layers. What are three layers means? The first layer, like this is a client layer, guys. Client means what? Basically, here what we are writing, guys, we are writing a presentation, right? Guys, client means what you are writing. You are writing the presentation or not? You're writing the presentation, right? Exactly. Presentation in the sense what? Login page, registration page. This is all about the presentations, right? Presentation logic, guys. The client type, the first logic is called which logic, guys? Here, presentation logic. The web application contains three layers. The first layer is called which layer, guys? Here, presentation layer. Guys, what the first layer here? Presentation layer. What the second layer here? The second layer means what? Server side layer, guys. Server side, what we are writing, guys? Guys, server side, what we are writing? We are writing a business logic, right? That's what the server side we can say. Which layer, guys? Here, business layer. Guys, one is a presentation layer. The second one is a business layer. The third one, my Java application is connecting the database, right? These are the logic, guys. This layer is called persistence layer, basically. Guys, how my Java application is connecting with the database using JDBC, right? Then this layer is called which layer, guys? Here, persistence layer, right? Exactly, guys. Persistence layer. Guys, web application contains total how many layers means three layers, guys. One is the presentation layer. Guys, in the presentation layer, what we will use? HTML, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, AngularJS, Velocity, FreeMarker, like this. In the business layer, what we will use, guys? Servlets and servlets and what? JSP we can use. But the persistence layer, guys, JDBC, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, web application contains how many layers total? Guys, web application contains how many layers means total three layers we have. What are three layers, guys?
Yeah.
One is the presentation layer, which is like client side.
Layer business.
Business layer means server side. Servlets on JSP to write the main business logics. Persistence layer means what? The logics which are interacting with the database, guys. Persistence logic generally we can call it as a persistence logic. Okay, so basically JDBC is used to provide the connection between the Java application database, guys. The students generally they're saying answers like this, but the real-time employees generally they said JDBC is used to write, yeah, used to write the, guys, JDBC is used to write the, remember this point, guys, uh, persistence logics. Guys, JS purpose is what? JDBC purpose is what? Used to write the persistence logic, guys. What do you mean persistence logics? The logics which are interacting with the database is called persistence logic, guys. Guys, JDBC is used to write the persistence logics. What do you mean by persistence logic means? The logics are, okay, interacting with what? Interacting with the database. That is called persistence logic, guys. Guys, I hope you got the clarity right. Web application contains how many layers total? Guys, web application contains how many layers total? Three layers. What are three layers, guys? Presentation layer, business layer, and persistence layer. Okay, next one is what? Persistence logic, guys. What do you mean persistence logic here? The logics which are interacting with the database. So generally persistence layer, which technology we are using, guys? JDBC technology. This is called web application architecture, guys. Guys, any questions, please? I hope everyone is understood this diagrammatic form and this all information, right? Good. So, guys, I'm repeating last time.
JSTL, sir.
Tell me here.
What about JSTL? Yesterday we discussed it, right?
JSTL is not a concept, guys. Basically, JSTL is providing some tags actually. Those tags as part of JSP only. Guys, I'm repeating again. JSTL is not a separate concept. JSTL is a part of the JSP only. In the JSP code, we are using the JSTL tags. But generally the faculties are saying 4 topics like GDB, Solid and JSP. 3 topics are very seems to be very less, right? That's what they are making unnecessarily. Those all the points, guys. Don't think like JSTL is a separate concept. JSTL is a tag based. Those tags we will use we will use in what JSP code only. Guys, are you clear now? Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
JSTL tags are used in JSTL tags are used in what? JSP code, guys. It's not a separate file actually. That's one of the point. Guys, any other questions? So you got the clarity about the client side technology, server side technology is all right. Exactly. So what the client side technology, what the server will do, what the client will do. Web application follows a three-tier architecture. Client means what? Who sends the request and who takes the response. And server will take the server contains the application, guys. Because once your application is completed, we have to place the application in the server, right? Server contains application, and server takes the request, guys. Take the request, process the request, guys. Take the request and what? Process the request and generate the response back to the client, right? Exactly. Database are used to store the details. What type of details means project details, client details, transaction details. So project details, guys. Next one is the client details, like your registration details and all, right? Transaction details and all. Client side technologies means the technologies are used to write the programming at the client side are called client side technologies, guys. What about server side technologies? Used to write the programming at server side are called server side technologies, right? Exactly, guys. Good. So we understood that JDBC means provide the connection between the Java application database. Servlets are used to write the programming at server side. So JSPs are used to write the programming at both the client side and server side. And web application contains how many layers, guys? Total here 3 layers. One is a presentation layer, business layer, persistence layer. Guys, straightforward, we have to learn the required concepts. Like spending like 8 months of advanced Java, 9 months of advanced Java. What is the use, guys? Even we know that okay, advanced is okay, but mainly we go for Spring and web services, right? That's what, guys. Every technology just to take the 2 months classes better, guys. Don't go with the 6 months or 8 months. What the use of taking the 8 months or 9 months classes? Within 2 months, you try to get the clarity about the technology and you try to do some practicals about that things, guys. What we learn. If everything is teaching like faculty 8 months, 9 months, then what you guys will do? Even you never do the practicals, even he is teaching like 8 months, 9 months, right? Guys, yes or no? Guys, we have now a number of things are there. It's like here in the Serlet, like in Core Java, we have like 7,000 classes are there almost predefined classes. You discussing like 1 year, you're discussing Core Java 1 year. What is the use, guys? So what are the things are required for to develop application? To develop application, think about those points and trying to apply that concept in the application. That's it, guys. Unnecessarily learning everything is not going to use, guys. Not going to use. Because anyway, that is a different matter. So this information is clear, right, everyone? Yeah, guys. Do you try to check this information, guys? You got some clarity about what the JDBC solids and JSP. We'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll start the first application of JDBC, guys. The first application of JDBC. Guys, yesterday class notes for the link, guys. What the class notes link? Guys, yesterday class notes link. Yesterday I shared the class notes, right?
ADV Java,
ADV Java
ADV Java
10 a.m.
10
10
a.m.
a.m.
Yeah, ADV Java 10 a.m. guys. And see the class notes for today also. So this is yesterday day one notes, guys. Just we had discussed about the different types of applications, right? And today is like web application architecture, guys. And yesterday video is updated. Everyone received a video, right? Yesterday video links, guys.
Yes, sir.
Video links. If you take the class one, take the class one here. Just go to the YouTube. Just go to the YouTube. Yeah, just you can type Advanced Java by Mr. Ratan class 1. Just let me share that link, guys, for yesterday class notes link. Anyway, everybody will receive that link, guys. It's fine. Guys, the guys who are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Then we get the links for that. ADV Java, Advanced Java class 1. ADB Java class 1. Oh my god. ADB Java class 1.
Sir, what is the difference between technologies and frameworks, sir?
That I will
কি
discuss
করে
tomorrow class, guys. It's fine. Tomorrow.
এখন চিস ফোনে আমি না এখন চিস ফোনে না না জল খাবারটা ওখানে খাবো।
So, like recorded session class 1 is there.
এখন খাবো না এখন খাবো না একটু পরে খাবো
Cool, cool. Yeah. Guys, this is a class 1 notes. Advanced Java tutorial introduction by Mr. Ratan. This is a class 1, guys. Oh, we got the 9 likes. Guys, please subscribe the channel, like the video and comment the videos. Like the video and what? Comment the video. Ratan sir is most genuine person in industry. Love you, sir. God bless you. Oh my god. How to enroll this first course? Very good. Provide the PDF. Yeah, fine, guys. Guys, can please check this class 1 link, guys. And anyhow, after 1 hour, guys, you will get the class 2 link also. You try to check the class 2 links. It's better to maintain the notes, guys. What are the class examples like class 3 we written? You try to maintain the notes. Yeah. Has any questions? Guys, you received payment details. I think you try to complete the formalities. We done a couple of demo classes, guys. The guys who are going to continue, please complete the formalities as soon as possible. Bye, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
sir.
Stay home, stay safe, guys. Situations are too bad at outside. Guys, better to stay home. Stay home. Don't go outside, guys. Stay home better. Bye.